All right, we're live. Top of the evening to everyone. Let's get this party started. Let me go ahead and get the slides up. Light out. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the May monthly meeting. I promise you, I will not keep you long. We have very few slides today. And of course, our big meat and potatoes, our big guns are out today. So Cortland's not going to be here. None of the e-board folks are, with the exception of myself. So I'll be facilitating the meeting fully and completely. And let's get started. So for all of our new members, as you can see here, this is our mission statement. I'll pause and give you a chance to read those. This basically tells you who we are, what we do, why we're in the game. Of course, our primary mission in life is to dive, but subsequent to that is to introduce the world of water sports to the youth and to the masses, not just the youth, but also the masses. It's with regards, well, not regards, but specifically targeting or making an effort to target people that look like us. Everyone is welcome, though. All right. Dues are due. We have passed the March time frame. Conrad is not, who is our treasurer. For those who don't know, Mr. Conrad is our treasurer. He's not in today. So I'm not tracking who's paid, who hasn't paid. This is all done, of course, on the honor system. We're not going to hunt you down. We don't want to do that. But please just go ahead and pony up if you have not ponied up your $50 fee per year, not fee, excuse me, your $50 dues per year. All right, we got some congratulations coming out. All right, so this is what we did over the weekend.
Oh,
Let's
God.
catch up. Here we go. All right. So we had, myself included, Kelly, Celeste, Cortland, and Conrad. We pretty much hosted three individual classes simultaneously, Cortland being the sole instructor there. Advanced rescue diver, and advanced open water checkout dives. And also the hold on, let's see. Everyone wants like, okay, we'll come to that. I'm gonna let Willie James speak to that. So just hold on to that question right there. And when we get to that slide, I'll address it. Here again, Cortland was the sole instructor on that phase. Let's just start from the top of what you can see here. Well, let me take it back up a little bit. We did diving first aid for professional rescuers as well. So that's what you see in the left pane over there, where we were actually practicing CPR in various ways, manual CPR, and then also with the air bladder that you can see there. Also, we did our advanced rescue diver and rescue diver, respectively, checkout dives. Everyone completed. However, Kelly and myself, we still have some academic stuff we need to do to be fully certified, but Conrad is fully certified as he completed all of his requirements to complete the advanced rescue diver course. Miss Celeste was there also. She was doing her advanced open water checkout dives, which she was able to successfully complete. She also has a little bit of academic stuff remaining, and then she will be fully fledged advanced open water. Got some more pictures here on the next slide. Well, let me talk through the pictures. You can see here at the top, that's how we were at the Blue Grotto Dive Resort. The water was pristine for the conditions for that day. Super clear, at least for that first couple of dives. Really, really had a little fun. Right below that photo, you see Cortland, myself at the very end with that bright orange headband. Conrad standing next to Cortland, and then we have Kelly right here in the foreground. Basically, what we were doing was doing a pre-dive briefing, checking out the area, making sure everything was copacetic before we got in. You see here, back up to the top, Cortland there has a sling on, and he has a splint, of which I dressed him on that. And then here in the bottom right hand, the right hand side, you see Kelly, Cortland, and Celeste Sunday morning going for a dive. I think that was just strictly recreational, wasn't it, Kelly? Or did you guys do something with that?
That one was pretty recreational. The first one he had Celeste lead, and then the second one he had me lead. So it was lit. It was a great day.
We had yeah, we had a really good time. Here's some more pictures here, and it's gonna pop up here in a second now. Come on, catch up. There we go. All right, so here's some photos here, just some group shots, us getting prepared, doing what we do. On the left there, we're just taking a selfie. I think that was right before you guys went on that rec dive Sunday morning. Up at the top, we did do a night dive, and we completed our night dive. We had a great time. I mean, it was just awesome. The water, the clarity was clear. It was only just the four of us, so there was no one else in there, and we just went in there, and this was part of the advanced open water checkout for Celeste. That was her first night dive, but we just basically went down there, saw what we saw, and came back up. Had a good time. Down here at the bottom, that's just us. I think that's when we first got there Saturday morning. We did camp out on site. You see in the bottom right hand corner there. There's that is Cortland's tent, I believe. Is that
Nope.
Cortland's tent?
No, that one's my tent, and the one to the left, that is Celeste's tent.
Okay. And you see Conrad up at the top, a very candid photo, but we all had a great time. Congratulations to Conrad who finished, and everyone else. We just got a couple academic things we'll square away, and then we'll be fully fledged, fully certified. Three. We'll have three additional rescue divers on the team. Of course, we emphasize safety, and this is something that we all strive to get as many rescue divers as possible, because when I dive with people, I want to be sure that when I dive with Cortland, my life is in his hands. And I know if I get into a pickle, he's going to be qualified to take care of me, and vice versa. And so that's the reason why we do that. Any questions so far? Or comments?
This is Celeste. I just want to say to the group that I had a blast. It was great camaraderie. We were just in sync with each other, and we had some really great dives. So I appreciate the opportunity to be with you guys.
That is reciprocal. Appreciate it. I didn't realize you were on. I would have called you out for comments.
I'm here.
Yeah, I see you now. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we did, and she's absolutely right. I mean, the brotherhood and sisterhood camaraderie was just on point. Everybody was watching everybody's back. We assisted each other wherever necessary. It was just a great time. And doggone it, that's what this club is all about. So if I haven't dived with you yet, and then you're new to the group, hey man, we look forward to actually bringing you into that. And not just the camaraderie, it's also the mentorship. The mentorship is amazing. You know, we're in it to have fun and everything, but the mentorship to make you a better diver that you'll get for people that's a little bit more advanced than you is second to none. Just absolutely second to none. But I won't beat that drum anymore. Let's go ahead to the next slide. All right, so here are the two upcoming dives. We got one coming up next week, and then we won't have another one, at least listed on the calendar as of yet. Calendar always changes. The next one until June 17th. And I know Willie James is on. Willie, can you talk to South Carolina? Because that was the question that came up in the chat. Are we still going? What's the plan? Blah, blah, blah.
Sure. Good evening, everyone, SSQ members. So can y'all hear me? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so tentatively, it is still on schedule. I'm looking at the weather. Thursday, if the weather is bad Thursday, I will cancel it. But if not, we're good to go. If y'all can, anyone who's participating, if you can please text me or email me so I can be looking out for you. The location of this is Lake Jocassee, South Carolina. We're going to the Delbos Fork Campground, which is the closest point to access to the lake. It is $8 for entry, but I have the dive schedule for all levels. So if you want to do a deep dive, we'll go deep. If you want to go all the way to the max 130, we'll go. I have that plan. We have a plan for shallower dives for those that are just certified at 60 feet. So like I'm saying, it's going to be a great time. Glamping dive. So, and I would love to see members from SSQ here. So it's going to be a blast. Any questions about if something I didn't cover? Being none, okay. So that's the plan for this weekend. Lake Jocassee, South Carolina, at the Devil's Fork campgrounds. $8 for entry. And I'm not pressing no one for times. I just want you to get there safely and arrive. So I plan on doing a 3-dive Sunday and 2 dives. I'm sorry, 3 dives Saturday and 2 dives Sunday. So I see Trey just said something. Byron, are you saying something?
No, I was asking him, was he good? Would that suffice to answer?
All
You
right.
good with that info, Trey? All right, we'll give him a chance to respond, and we'll just keep pushing forward. I think
Okay.
we only have like one more slide left.
Do you have the information to post my?
No, I don't. I can send out another. I can put it on the Facebook page, or send it
Okay,
directly.
that's fine.
Hey, thanks for
What's
the.
the
I'm sorry,
what's
go
the
ahead.
temperature, Willie? What's the temperature going to be like? What kind of exposure gear people are going to need?
You're gonna need 5 mil at minimum. All right. So the lake temperature right now is looking like it's like between 70. I've seen the last 3 days between 74 to 76 degrees. So I do say wear full exposure 5 millimeter. For those of you that's cold susceptible, mentally, bring gloves and hood. But definitely you're gonna need that if we're going down to 130 feet.
Good, Byron. All right, outstanding. All right, so this slide here, Cortland usually talks this slide. I know, Kelly, this falls up under your domain. You got some words for this?
Sure. So with regards to the Science and Education Committee, we have been we've been kind of slow to start. So please forgive us on that. I've just been inundated with quite a few other things. But we're very excited. I know myself and Tanisha, we are very excited to go ahead and get us started. For the Science and Education Committee, we're looking to try to put together some type of science. I want to say science project. I don't want to say it so loosely that way. But in order to participate, it's absolutely imperative that your swimming skills be up to par. Of course, you want to be able to do a 15-minute treading of water. You want to be able to do 1 pool length underwater swim. That's going to be 25 yards. You want to be able to pull someone of equal size or greater, at least a pool length, and swim 400 yards in 10 minutes. The reason why you want to make sure that you're in your best physical condition in order to participate in this, because we're going to be doing some things that may require you to be in your best physical shape. Of course, you want to be able to maintain optimum buoyancy, because of course we may be hovering, we may be doing some things with coral. We're just in the process of finalizing all of the details for that. So as more and more becomes available, please be on the lookout. You all should receive your emails about it. Okay. That's all I have, BT.
Oops. All right, if I can get my mic back working. Oh, I'm good. So I'm here to tell you. Let me go back a slide. I apologize. When we first started building the SEC, I think it was maybe 4 people. We showed up and we did this test. That's when the gentleman from DC came down to give us this test. I don't know if the swim qualifications here don't look intimidating to you just in text. I'm here to tell you, it is challenging. I thought I could swim. I quickly found out I was not as a proficient swimmer as I thought I was. The only thing out of the 4 things that I actually was able to successfully do was the 1 pool length. I swam, you had to swim, and this is an Olympic sized pool, from wall to wall on 1 breath. And even that was challenging. And I mean, I had to really push myself, say the last, I don't know, maybe last 10 yards. I had to really push myself because everything in your fiber, you want to take a breath. Your lungs are burning. Look, these are challenging. So I definitely concur with what Kelly's saying. You got to make sure your swim skills are on point. 15-minute treading for a guy like me who has muscle mass and slim, it's rough. I sink like a rock. So your water treading, the efficiency has to be on point. So definitely, if you're interested in that, get with some of our swim instructors. We got Kelly, we got Miss Bonnie, we got Willie James, we got 3 really good, and Cortland, but I know Courtney rarely takes swim instruction because he likes to focus on scuba. But we do have a lot of people that we can choose from to help you get your swim skills.
Recording in progress.
What in the world?
What in the world?
Okay. So yeah, I won't beat that drum anymore. Go on to this last slide. We can get on up out of here. All right, I am, because we are on Ubuntu. That's all I have for the folks today. We had, like, here again, just to reiterate, we had a really good time this weekend. Would really enjoy to definitely get a larger population the next go around. Next time we get down there to do some checkout dives. Also, our folks who are just coming in, if you are in process right now of getting scuba qualified, please let us know. I'll show up. I'll show up in support. I can't help you, but I'll be there to cheer you on while you qualify, you're doing your checkout dives. So please don't be afraid to let us know. We'll put it on the calendar and shoot me and Conrad or me and Kelly or somebody. Cortland, we might pull up.
Don't
might pull
threaten
up.
me with a good time. I will pull up immediately for a dive.
Exactly.
Play.
We've done that before. Our one of our members that we voted in last year, Clarence, when myself and Conrad, we had never actually met him before. We only talked to him. And he told us where his checkout dives were. At the time, I was stationed in Mississippi. And I drove all the way from Mississippi to the Blue Grotto. I think it was like a 9-10 hour drive. I can't remember how long it took me. And we was right there cheering him. And we were the first ones to dive with him after he got certified. And he went on to become a member. So we'd love to support and we love to dive. That's the bottom line while we're here. So I'll pause right now. If anybody got any comments or questions, please proceed.
Sorry. Willie James, I have one question. We have some folks that are trying to get in contact with you with regards to the South Carolina trip this weekend. If you would, please put your telephone number in the chat for folks. That way they can reach out to you, please.
I ain't that tech savvy. Now hold on, let me try.
Oh.
I'm teasing. Chat. Here we go.
Go ahead, Miss Bonnie.
I have 3 things. 1, did y'all see Celeste on TV the other night?
No.
Call her out. Call her out. I called her out the other month.
I love you, Miss Bonnie.
Tell them what you did, Celeste.
My House Hunters episode was on, and Miss Bonnie was texting me. Her and Miss Ruthie were texting me about it. They were trying to figure out what my clients, which house my clients were going to get. So I appreciate that. It was on, what night was that, Miss Bonnie? Sunday night, right? Yeah. Kelly and
Sunday or Monday?
Sunday. Kelly, that's when we were driving back.
Yeah, we missed that one. I'm sorry. I know you're a boss, so congratulations. Big ups for sure.
Did they buy the house?
They did, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, the second thing is.
Big money.
Huh?
Say big money.
Yeah. Kelly and Jackie are going to be presenting a scuba presentation at McNair High School to the ROTC on Monday morning.
Oh, nice.
So yay for them.
Hey, I want to go.
Come on.
Shoot.
Monday
Yeah.
morning, 9 o'clock, ROTC, McNair High School on Boulder Crest.
Okay, that's McNair Senior. Got it.
McNair Senior
9
High
o'clock.
School, 9 o'clock. Also, I requested some volunteers for a food giveaway on Saturday, and nobody volunteered. So I guess I'll be doing that by myself. Not Saturday, Friday morning. I know y'all working. I know that's difficult, but what I'd like to ask is what kinds of volunteer things should I be looking for? other than schools, because school is going to be out now. So what would you all like to see us doing that I can assist you with for the summer?
I know this
Sin-
might be only me, but certainly, you know, any river cleanups or something like that, we're giving back to the actual environment would be really, really dope. I know my job, we schedule them often. So yeah, and a stream cleanup, a canoe cleanup. Oh my gosh, a canoe cleanup. That would be lit.
I'm gonna have to call you about that to see how we can do that. I never even heard of that before.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Anybody else? If somebody else has something, just call
Yeah.
me, inbox me. No, you don't have to inbox me. Just send me a message, text me, please. Was that 3? That was 3. That's it for me. Thank you, y'all.
Thank you, Ms. Bonnie.
All
Anybody
right,
else?
so Willie
Go ahead, go
James,
ahead.
I have a call out to everyone in the group. So June 29th through July 2nd, of course, is our citizen science dive encampment, where you get your certification of being a citizen scientific diver, to say that properly. I'm asking who would like to participate. We can take 10, sorry, we can take 10 students. The cost of that is $125. It will be at the location of Oak Mountain State Park, Alabama, which is adjacent to Blue Water Dive Park, Alabama. Okay, so if you or your child age 14 and up would like to participate, please contact me. I just put my information in the chat. Let me know as soon as possible so I can reserve your spot.
Can you come just one day, or how's that work?
I'm sorry.
Can you come just one day? Like, can I drive over Saturday and then come home?
If you want to show up there for the dive, you're more than welcome. So that's out to everyone. For that, like if we partner up, like buddy up, we can do the dives out there after we do our underwater studies.
So I can't be involved in the underwater study if I just
Or-
come one day?
Not one day. It's a 4-day because there's classes involved with it as well, and you got to do 2 dives. But Miss Blaine, I want you to come anyway. You're the greatest.
You don't want me to come?
I said I do want you to come.
Oh,
Yeah. We would love for you to show up.
Celeste, you still on?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, are you going?
I'm trying to plan for it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I want to go, but I'll call you.
Okay.
Oh, so you want to die with Celeste and not Willie James? Oh, I'm hurt.
No, I'm trying to find somebody to camp with because there's no rooms. I've been trying to get rooms for 2 months. So we're gonna have to camp, and I don't know how good I am at that.
Well, I will tell you this out there. You call them because they do have cabin rentals.
I did. I have
Oh,
more than
nothing
one.
available.
Yeah.
So. But I do want to say to that is, out there at Oak Mountain State Park is $5 for the entry, and they're charging $5 for the campground.
To piece together exactly
Yeah,
what
I gotta find, yeah.
of your own life. Megan was in New York
No,
with Harry.
that's all I had, BT. Thank you.
Ms. Foundation's Woman of Vision.
Hey, Chris, could you mute your phone, please? All right. Anyone else? Hello, Ms. Zaria. I'm gonna call out some people because they ain't saying nothing. Say something, Ms. Zaria. I see you in there hiding.
Hi.
How are you,
Hey,
young lady?
Zaria.
Good. How are you?
Good. Everybody's good. Family's good.
Yeah.
Outstanding. When we gonna see you? We're gonna see you at the youth summit.
When is that again?
July.
July 23rd through the 30th.
I'll try to come.
Wait, are you registered already?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Get with your parents. Get with your parents and get with Miss Celeste or Miss Kelly or Cortland.
Dr. Tanner's on here.
Oh yeah, I guess right. I didn't see
Dr.
it. Right.
Pam. Hi, Zaria. Good to see you, dear.
Hi, good to see you too.
Anybody else?
I
Are
did
you
want to
ready?
say, I just wanted to say, I really appreciate VT and Conrad being there with us this weekend, especially when it came to doing some of the rescue dive checkout portions. Just your leadership and just watching you all go through that process effortlessly and seamlessly most certainly gave me a little bit more confidence. So I just really greatly appreciate you all. Teamwork really makes the dream work. That's all I want to say. Sappy moment over. Goodbye.
You know, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about, having your dive buddy, knowing that you could put your hands in your dive buddy's, put your life, excuse me, in your dive buddy's hands. Because probably the person that I dive with the most is Conrad, Clarence, and Cortland. And so those three gentlemen there, I know I can, we're succinct, it's like osmosis. So me and Conrad, we just went at it, we just let it flow. So, and that's the type of camaraderie that I want us collectively as a club to be able to have, to be able to just react and not even have to think about it. Everybody is succinct, and we get it, we do it, we get the job done, and we help each other out. So anyway, yeah, Sappy moment.
I agree. I just want to chime in on that because I would say this. The first time I had the opportunity to dive with BT and Nick Snow, it was the same thing. So we had a good dive brief, dive plan, and then we planned the dive, we dove the plan, and it was great, And then the thing is, we came up to a situation like BT wasn't comfortable with it. He said, "Not going to do it." Okay, so we found a different route, but it was an amazing time that we did together. So I'm saying it to encourage you guys to come out. Let's dive together and build up on each other, knowing our methods of diving, your dive experience, and coming out with more experienced divers to improve your dive ability. So thank you.
Hey guys, it's Simone here. I had a quick question. As far as what I just want to know what would be the next step after the application process, and how soon I would hear back from someone.
Yeah, so I take full responsibility of that. We had a lot of applicants, and what I was supposed to do is send an email out saying, "Hey, we got your application, and we're going to review. We review the applications twice a year, right?" So to answer your question directly, we're actually going to review packets next month.
Okay.
So it's really nothing you need to do. Just sit back, relax, show up to meetings, show up to it, do what you're doing now. This is the second meeting in a row that you've been. If there's any events on the calendar that you want to come to, whether you get in the water or not, or you come and bring soda or just whatever, just come to hang out. You're part of the team. That's an event. And so just keep doing what you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. And I think you're already qualified diver, right?
Yes, open water.
There you go. All right. Hey, pick a spot on the calendar. Come hang out with us.
Hey.
That's all. That's all. You're doing everything you need to do right now. But we got to meet as an executive board to look at all of the packets. We'll do that next one. We hadn't set a date yet, but I'll send out a blast shot to e-board and say, hey, the time has come for us to do a packet review, and then we'll go from there. So that's my fault. I was supposed to send out that doggone email. I'm gonna send it out as soon as I'm done with this. I'll send out the email to everybody saying, hey, we got your packets, and we're gonna review them next month. Sorry about that.
No worries. Thank you.
I think there was a question in the chat. I think that you guys are handing it out in the chat right now about the summit.
I think someone asked about where to pay for the citizen science diver. So it'll go to the SSQ account.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's
All
our
right,
next
everybody.
checkout?
I'm sorry?
Our next checkout and next Discover Scuba.
We don't have it on the calendar yet.
Neither one?
Neither one.
Okay.
We'll put something on there. When we meet the e-board again, that's something, of course, obviously we're supposed to do that, the checkouts twice a year. So we actually really need to put that on the calendar. Probably be toward the end of the summer, maybe fall time frame. So that way we can cover that last part of the year. But I know that they do most of the instructors. I know Willie James, I've seen him a couple. They'll do discovers as they come in, as people inquire about them on Facebook, because I get a lot of traffic coming off of Facebook recently. You know, we do those ones and Tuesdays as they come along, but we still need to put a date down, a hard date for our checkout and the Discover School. So more information to follow on that. Anybody here that's new that wants to introduce yourself, please do so now.
Hey, what's going on, BT? It's Nick.
What's up, baby? How you?
I'm doing good. You enjoyed that dive down there in the Blue Grotto?
Yeah, man, I had fun, man. You know, it's Blue Grotto's the Blue Grotto. That first dive is gonna be awesome, but after that, you ain't gonna be able to hardly see anything.
Oh yeah. So it's packed like that down there?
You know, actually, it wasn't that many people there, but it was still terrible because, you know, there's quite a few students and they just start kicking up that silt and it just doesn't go down too much later. You know, when you go down to the cavern, though, you're down 80, 90 feet. When me and Conrad went down there, it was crystal clear down there. But as soon as you come back up, you get to about 40, 50 feet, you're not going to see anything until you get to the top.
Yeah, it gets murky.
Yeah. Good, but we still made it do what it do, man. We had a great time because, you know, and Willie James can echo this. We have a saying in the Army, and maybe they had something similar in the Navy. You train like you fight, and in a real world environment, you may have poor visibility, and you still got to rescue, get somebody out of that water. But you got to do what you got to do. Had a great time.
Cool. But yeah. I'm down to go wherever you guys go next.
And once again, thank you for saying that. I'm gonna plug the calendar one more time. If you go to SSQ or ssquest.com, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the calendar. Take a look at that calendar. It's constantly being updated. So there may not be a dive on there now. I may get an email or get contacted from someone from a brother or sister club. And we typically send an email out there to let you know that there's been an addition to the calendar, but definitely keep your eye on that calendar. Things are always popping up, opportunities. It could be just me picking up the phone and saying, hey, Willie, I'm going here. You want to go? And then he'd be like, I'm on the way. And then we'll send out a quick email saying, hey, impromptu.
Willie better text me and be like, Nick, we're going here.
Right.
Now I'm gonna pull up. All right.
They happen all the time. So definitely, folks, keep your eyes on your email. Keep it, because it's summertime, right? Kids are going to be out of school. So there's probably going to be some impromptu. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Rec Fest. Willie James, you got any new news on Rec Fest? Then I'm going to let y'all.
Don't have any new news on the Rec Fest. It's still a go as planned. The deadline to make your payment of $500 is May 19th, which is this Friday. So anyone that wants to do that, I would say jump on it. It's an amazing event and opportunity, especially meeting other charter members, a part of the NABS society. So it's going to be an amazing time. But in addition to that, family, if y'all have any places that y'all would like to dive that you want us to add on the calendar, we can make availability for that. We can schedule it in, put a dive plan together, and we can do it. So let's get active this summer. You know, let's have a blast.
Outstanding. Appreciate the information. The time is now 7:41, and I will yield my time back to you guys. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Let me turn this recording out. And one more time, Ubuntu. And I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other, all right?
Adios.
Okay, adios. Good night, everybody. See you Monday.